Welcome to this week's episode of Open House. I am your amazing host, SJ Stevens. So, y'all, this is a question that I have been struggling with for it's been a couple months at this point. So, what I have noticed about myself, and let me say this, I knew it, but I feel like I'm more aware of it now. I judge people. I judge people. Like when people say they've done certain things or they're doing certain things, I literally be like, why would you do that? Like, what made you think that was a good idea? Like I judge people. And I have always taken not pride in it, but I don't have a problem telling people like I'm absolutely judging you. Because why would you think that's okay? Why would you I just don't be understanding, right? But so here lately, as I go through these processes, as I continue to learn and continue to grow and strive to be a little bit more Christ like, I realize that who am I? Who am I to judge anybody? I don't have to agree with another adult's behaviors. I do not have to agree with the method to their madness. Not only do I not have to agree, but it's not even my space to tell them how I feel about it, right? Because it's not even my business. As long as it's not affecting me directly, it's like, why am I so invested, right? So, what I've learned is that part of my investment is because I really want to see people do well. I really want to see people strive in every area of life. If you know me, I am the person that will teach you, that will give you, that will show you, that will say your name in rooms. Like if I have gone through something, I never want to see somebody else go through it. I almost feel like I suffered so you didn't have to, kind of, sort of. So when I see people doing certain things or going down certain paths, part of me feels obligated to be you should not do that. However, however, what I have learned here recently is that that is not my place. That is not my business. So, y'all, I am now in this weird space of, do I say anything at all? Or do I just let people be people? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. So, an example that I'll give is I have a friend, and said friend is absolutely doing things that I just don't agree with. I think it is odd behavior, right? However, this friend is not asking me, this friend is not asking for my opinion. They're not asking for, of course, permission. They are just simply sharing. And what they do not share, I'll see on social media, it'll come across my feed on Facebook or Instagram. And initially, I wanted to say something. I felt almost obligated to be like, why would you, what are you, who in the, but now I find myself in this space where I just don't say nothing. I just be like, oh, okay, I guess. And it made me question, or it makes me question, is that me being a good friend or not, though? Is me seeing somebody that I proclaim to love or care about, or somebody that I call my friend, even if it's just somebody that I call my associate, if it is somebody that's within my reach to reach out to and say, hey, this is this is weird, or this is unsafe, or this is not gonna end well, or let me tell you my experience when I did this. Is it my place to say that? I don't think it is. But does that make me a bad friend? It's like if you, and I think I used the example before when I talked about do you tell your friend when they're gaining weight? If I see you walking towards a cliff, it behooves me to then say, oh my God, she fell off the cliff because I saw you walking towards it. I knew you were going to fall. There's no guardrail up. You're walking full speed ahead. So why would I think that you're going to suddenly stop, right? The anticipation or the expectation is that you're going to fall off of the cliff. How horrible of a person am I for not saying anything? Or Is it like people said with the whole gaining weight example? Like she knows she gaining weight, or he know he gaining weight. Should I still be like, well, he know it's a cliff? Like she know it's a cliff right there. So if you want to walk off of it, who am I? Like y'all, I'm telling you, every time I think I'm like getting to like a point of healing, or a point of like, okay, like you've mastered this certain thing, something new comes up and it makes me question myself. So that is my question. Yeah, that's my question. What do y'all do in a situation like that? What is the definition of like genuine concern versus overstepping? Does either one of those things make you more or less of a friend to a person? Like, or maybe the question is like, what is your obligation as a friend? What should you say? Like, I had this conversation tonight with two of my homegirls here in Charlotte, and one of them was like, it depends on like the level of friendship. It depends on, if that person knows your heart or not. So I agree with that, but I also know that somebody knowing my heart does not dictate whether or not my words hurt them. You can know my heart, and I could say something from the most genuine place ever, and you can still feel away. So now I run the risk of losing a friend, of like putting up parameters, because if you tell me something, I have an opinion, or I try to put up a guardrail around you because I'm just trying to protect you. Now, will you keep telling me stuff? Now, will this change the dynamic of the friendship because I've hurt you or I've overstepped? But then, like I said, I thought about who am I to determine what's the wrong thing or not? Even if it's a situation that I've been in that I've seen fail before, or even if it's a situation that you've seen fail before, because we've seen it fail together, if a person does not have the discernment to be like, let me not go back down this path, is it my responsibility to even say something? Or is it my job to just like be a supportive friend and be like, I guess if they fall off the cliff, maybe they got good insurance? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know, y'all. So that's what I need help with. I really, I always welcome whatever comments, whatever criticism, whatever direction. Like, I feel like now, because I'm trying so hard to be a better version of myself, that I literally overthink everything. Like, nothing is simple in my world anymore. Like, nothing is just like go with the flowish anymore. Everything is like, let me think before I say it. Let me think before I try to explain it. Let me think before I judge. Am I judging? Like, yeah, I'm all over the place. So again, I welcome all the comments, the questions. If you got advice, if you got feedback, if you've been in a similar situation, if you can tell me how you navigated through it, like, I really, really, really would appreciate it. But until then, I will absolutely see you on Friday for Flip the Word. Have an amazing rest of your evening in the meantime. Mwah.